Windfall boner gaze. I just realized we finished the other thing. I didn't talk about the other part. Hey, listen. People say, even if you're, I don't masturbate because I'm, I got my girlfriend. Well, hey, fornication is the same thing. Now, this can apply to adults who are married biblically because the Bible does say there's a time for a husband and wife to separate themselves, seek the Lord, they come out together. That's also, that will conserve energy too. Because I've actually known married couples, they weren't married biblically or they weren't married according to what God said, and they just kind of married someone after lust. So the only thing to keep their marriage going was sex. And so it's inside of marriage, but they were tired. They were exhausted. Why? Because they were having sex like constantly. Because their marriage wasn't founded on anything other than platonic, which is pure physical attraction, and they were using it to keep going. So, they drink and get drunk and it's just, but anyways, on the thing about fornication, no, I don't masturbate because I do. Well, fornication is involved and even expends more energy than just selfish, self-pleasuring masturbation. Fornication does the same thing. It expels semen, guys. It affects the estrogen level women. It expels seed and which is the semen and the sperm, guys. I mean, all the glands that are involved in the body. The heart rate goes up, the eyes dilate, the whole body is affected, all the muscles. So if you're still tired, even people are like, oh, I don't masturbate, so that doesn't apply to me. Well, if you don't have enough energy, quit fornicating too. Because, you think about the law of diminishing returns with drugs, and people use fornication as a drug because they're miserable in their life, and so they get that high, and then they go back to being miserable, so they get that high and they use it. So, but it's still over constant use will tear down the body. Even a married man and woman shouldn't be having sex 3 times a day, but you see what it is in people. So I want to explain, that's why people, so if you're tired, the fathers, moms, they're tired, you're a single mom and you're tired, well, how would you quit fornicating with that person you're not married to? Then maybe you'll have more time for your kids. Same things with the fathers, they're tired, they pop off and they're angry. When people are tired, they get upset. That's why some people's kids are irritable. They're fornicating. And they're not supposed to be fornicating. I'm not going to give you... I was thinking about a remedy for that, but no. Let's just stick with that. Fornication, bad. So what you have to do is, if you're tired, the number one, even there's Eastern religions have come to the conclusion that people who restrain from having sex have more energy. And so the same thing applies. They say they quit fapping for 30 days. They got all this energy. It'll work for you too if you quit fornicating, if you are fornicating. If you're not fornicating, this doesn't apply to you. So don't get upset because I'm not talking about you if you don't fornicate. But if you have a friend who likes to fornicate and they're fornicating constantly and they can't stop having sex and they're 16 years old and they're wondering why their body is having a time trying to build itself up to its proper stature. Parents, I'm going to add that. It can interrupt puberty when your kid is using too much energy. And then the body has to spend energy and protein and things to build the body up. But your kid's masturbating constantly, doesn't know what to do with himself or herself. Let me be.